And we are live. We're live. All right. Welcome to the Focus Daily Show, where we give y'all a little bit of news and keep y'all updated and what's going on in the world today. I am your host, Mr. Floyd X. Get this thing out my way. All right. Welcome to the show. Let's get into some news. We're going to start it off with some black folks, white politics. And today in black folks, white politics, an incident going on in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. They have three Democrats were being removed from the House today, a Republican ran House, and their names are. Let's pull their pictures up real quick. It was a vote to get all three of them out. Two of them got kicked out. One of them got to stay. Guess which one got to stay? You guessed it. You guessed it. That's the one that got to stay. Hold on a second. Let me break for a minute. What up, Mr. Walt?
What up?
Chill. How you doing today?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
All right. All right. Let me get back to the news. I'm talking about black folks and white politics, and I'm speaking on these three right here. Three Democrats, and the reason that they were getting removed from the House is because. All right. We got comment. Mr. Corey Zick. Hey, I'm finally catching a live. My net is bad. ATM, but cheers, bro. Shout out to Corey Zick. Thank you for watching the show. We appreciate it. But back to the news. So we talk about these three politicians in Nashville, Tennessee, who are being not Nashville, my mistake. I forget what city, but they're from the state of Tennessee. They were voted out, or they had a vote to oust them out of the office. Two got kicked out, one got to stay. Can you guess which one got to stay?
Eeny, meeny, white.
Exactly. So the names is Justin Jones, a Democrat from Nashville, and then Justin Pearsons, a Democrat from Memphis, and Gloria Johnson, a Democrat from Knoxville. So they voted them out. It was a for the Caucasian lady, it was a 65-30 vote. They needed 66 to get her out. So she was spared by one gracious Caucasian decided to keep her in there, and she was spared the knife. But the other two brothers, they was cut from the team. So they go back to wherever they came from. They was kicked out. And the reason they was kicked out was because they was marching with the students who what happened? What do you call that? They stepped out from school to
Oh yeah,
protest.
Lady J was talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, they stepped out from school to protest, and these three decided to march with the protesters, and they marched on the house basically, and it was a peaceful rally according to most, but they was just being disruptive of the house, whatever the house hearings or whatever, and so they wrote up some HR bill to get them up out of there and got them out there, two of them up out of there. So it was the purpose of the march was they was trying to demand change in gun laws to make the schools safer. And so, they protested and they failed and they got kicked out. What you think about that, Mr. Walt?
I mean, they're going against the grain. Got to get them
Yeah,
up out of there. You know what I mean?
just
NRA.
like
That's
that.
all you have to say. That's the powerhouse behind the majority of anything with guns.
Yeah,
They pull the strings.
yep. They got them up out of there, man. So, we try to make changes, but so a lot of us want to join and get into that political game, But that, from what I understand, it's cutthroat up in there, and you got to have thick skin, and people will stab you in the back and cut you out if you ain't playing the game the way they want you to play it. It is what it is. All right, let's move on to some latest news. The latest news we're gonna speak on Mr. Pop Smoke. Remember
Uh-oh.
Pop? Remember
Yeah.
Pop Smoke? He was murdered. I forget what year was that? Like 2021 or was
I
that
think
before?
2020. I think before the pandemic, wasn't
Before
it?
the pandemic, I think so. Yeah, because the
2020 beginning, something like that.
okay, well the youngest member of that murder crew or the murder squad was 17 at the time. So he's 20 years, so that was 3 years ago or somewhere around there. So he's 20. He's 20 now, but he just pled guilty to involuntary or to voluntary manslaughter, and he is
Oh,
sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in juvenile for murdering
really?
Pop Smoke. Yep, 4 years.
Well, he was a juvie. He was a
Yeah,
juvenile. He was a
yep.
juvenile.
Yeah,
But
none of
but
none
he,
of the,
I think he probably didn't squeeze the trigger.
okay,
That's that's probably why. You
okay.
know, because
Yeah, I
normally they
read.
charge everybody and get everybody get the same time. But he probably was juvenile. He probably didn't squeeze the trigger. Maybe he was just running around the yard or something. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, yeah. If I remember hearing the story correctly, when they broke in and he came out, one of the killers, I think it was like the head, the leader of that little crew. He wanted them to just hit him with a vase and get up out of there. But the dude, I guess he panicked or got trigger happy and shot him. And so, it was like I guess he failed instruction because the dude was pissed off. From what I remember hearing the story, that when they left, he was pissed off at the dude that shot him. I'm not sure if it was the young one was the shooter or not, but
Yeah.
he played. They found all the rest of the killers because of the youngest shooter. They found it and he started talking, and so that's how they got all the other shooters, all the other killers. But all four of them are in jail currently, and I'm not sure if they all went to trial and been sentenced yet. But I know he has, so he pled guilty, voluntary manslaughter.
Damn.
So yeah, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. He had a bright future ahead of him, and didn't even get to see his first album released and shit. So
Didn't even
sad
make it to
story.
21.
Yep, sad story, man. Sad
Mm.
story. All right, so we're gonna move on to our final story. Um, it said Mr. Michael Jordan. He was pretty sad today because somebody they broke into his. It was listed at $29 million. His mansion he had, but it's been on the market for 10 years already. And so now it's currently valued at 14.8 million as far as the sale. That's the price tag on it. If you want his mansion, which is where's it at? 56,000 square feet, and it's for sale. Been on sale for 10 years now. But the sad news is that somebody broke into it. This young guy named Raiden Hagdom. He broke into it, he got caught and arrested, and so he's in jail right now.
Look at
Huh?
his look at his color. Mhm.
Yep, yep.
I ain't gonna say
So,
nothing. But
so
but
he
but the house is going for sale for 14 some million.
14.8 million and
All right.
56,000 square feet. It
I
got a
got.
20.
I'm gonna look into that. I get paid on the first.
Okay. It said it's in Highland Park. I believe that's somewhere in Chicago. So number 23. Yep. So I think that's all in the news today. You got any news out there that you know about?
Yeah, the Republicans. Well, Democrats are mad at Justice Thomas,
Okay.
sellout Thomas, Clarence Thomas. He been receiving lavish gifts from a white Republican guy named Dallas Crow for the
Okay.
last 10 years. Him and his wife been going to lavish trips to Bangladesh. Now, that got to be somewhere conflict of interest. I understand why they mad. But I also
Right.
understand if I was Clarence Thomas, I'd have took them damn trips too. All expense straight,
Yep.
gone. I'm out of here.
I heard they was giving them a private jet, letting them get on a private jet.
Word.
That's crazy, man. Yep.
Can't be
Yeah.
mad at that. I ain't mad at him.
Yep. I was looking at a report on today. I heard a report. Can you turn your is that you or me? Turn your speaker down a little.
Oh, it is me, probably.
Okay. Yeah. They said he was talking about how he a simple guy and just like
Yeah.
hanging out doing normal stuff and like he said like I like hanging out in Walmart parking lots.
Yeah, I seen that.
That sounds stupid as hell. There's
These
nobody
cats,
sitting around.
these cats be so out of touch. They don't even know what sounds normal.
Word,
They don't
word.
even know how to fake it. They don't know what to fake.
Yeah, that shit sounded ridiculous, man. I like sitting in a Walmart parking lot. Dumbass.
Right.
That's a
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's all we got for y'all today. We'll be back Monday at 8:30 with some more news. We may go live tomorrow for Don't Drink and Drive Friday Night Live. Don't Drink and Drive. That's our community service where we attempt to keep people home and keep them off them streets if they want to drink. Hopefully, we save some lives by doing that. So that's the goal of the show. Then next Thursday we got Sex Talk with Walt. Let me run that ad real quick. All right, Sex Talk with Walt.
Same
All
for
right,
kids. Same for kids. This is strictly heterosexual conversations for grown-ups. So if you want to
that's
come
right.
out the closet and discuss something with me, this is the wrong show. Sex Talk and Walk, Thursday, 9 a.m. 9 p.m.
Just like that. All right, we out. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Might see y'all tomorrow, but definitely see y'all Saturday. Focus Up Show, 9 a.m. We out.